Hey everyone, and welcome back. We are going to be talking about this little section over here. We have some little shapes, actually I would say large shapes, but they do derive from our actual originals here. So I'm going to show you how to make these cool shapes on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take these shapes and duplicate them, or I'm just going to copy them and paste them. So I'm going to copy. I'm going to go into my frame here and Command V. So I have my little shapes here. I'm just moving them down while holding Shift and arrow keys so you can move them. It's faster to hold Shift. So I'm going to select my frame and I'm going to make sure that it's not set to clip content because I want some of these shapes to come outside a little bit. And I'm going to go into here and I am going to ungroup this layer. Hopefully everyone remembered how to ungroup, but if you didn't, don't worry about that. Just right click and the options there with the shortcut once again. So I'm going to ungroup that layer. And we can do a couple things here. You can see on this example, I've rotated them in different ways and I'm using strokes now. Let's get into how to use strokes and create these dotted lines. So I am all over the place with this. Okay, so we have our square. I'm going to make this a little bit larger and I'm going to make it over this guy's head. And what I'm going to do is I am actually just going to create that stroke right away, select the color, and there we go. We have a stroke and I'm going to remove the fill. So the stroke's kind of hard to see. That's fine. I'm going to select 4 pixels as the stroke width. And from here, we can go into our advanced stroke settings. If you wanted, you can have, one stroke at the top or the right, or you can set it to custom, but we're not going to get into that just yet. We're going to go into our advanced stroke settings and we are going to set the style to dash. And there we go. We can specify the amount that we want. Do we want more space between the dash? Do we want less space? I'm going to say we want more space to start. So that is how you create strokes. Let's keep on going. So we have a circle. I'm going to bring the circle down here like it's circled around this little area, like a sticky. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go here, go into my strokes, select the color I want, which is blue, remove the fill, select maybe, let's say 2. And we are going to go into our advanced settings, set it to dash, and I actually like 4 on this one. I like the little spacing that we get, and it's almost kind of like a dotted line. Okay, you can also set the dash cap to a circular rounded edge. So we'll just do that. I like that look too. And then we're going to be really simple with this one. I'm going to make this one of the largest ones because, and I'm going to tell you this right now, modern design principles still apply to the web. So what I'm saying, and where at least I'm trying to get across here, let's just bring that above, is that we can use certain things like arrows or just the way we outline or place our images to point users' eyes in a certain direction. I want them pointed right towards that button. That's like the main CTA here. So I'm going to set that stroke. Where is that yellow? There we go. Remove the fill. And set this to something like 10. We can make that yellow a little bit more darker and easier to see. And there we go. We have some pretty cool shapes over here now. They're all within this frame. They're all contained. And I think that's it for the most part. This is how you use images and shapes within Figma.